Hello everybody, it is Christine. It is time for a design team video for the scrap room, and I'll show you what I'm going to be using because I think I'm going to dig into a couple extra things. So I have signed up for the 49 and Market collection. This month is Whispering Way. I know darn good and well. So it's 49 and Market Whispering Way, and I've signed up for the sketch challenge for this particular video. So let me show you what I got. Well, first off, my photos are this. I took this yesterday morning. We were going on a walk. I'm not even sure it does it justice, but I happened to look up and the sky was really cloudy, and there was just this little circle. The sun was coming down, and I was like, that looks like God's kind of looking down at us. I thought it was so pretty. So I took photos, which, I don't know, sometimes I just feel like I need to get a new phone. I feel like my camera's not as great as it could be, but I still loved it. I love I don't know, I just thought it was beautiful. So let me show you first. So I've got the flavors of the month. I have the embellishment add-on, and I have the pattern paper add-on. And so let me show you the original, like the flavors of the month piece. So the flavors of the month, you get 3 pattern papers, 2 cardstock, and some embellishments. So this is what you would get if you got just the flavors of the month. So here's our 2 cardstock, which is natural in basil. And then we have 3 pattern papers, which look at this wood grain, you guys. Is that not beautiful? It's got this this is a great, like, I don't know, it's just really like, I'm thinking like farmy. It says country living. I guess it's kind of that, right? Because I got this cool, this is that fabric that my granny used to have on her pillowcases, and the feathers were in there. There is a name for that. I don't remember what it is. I would call it ticking, but I don't know if that's right. Anyway, you got that. You got these beautiful like sunflowers and stuff. Again, wood grain. And we have this piece here, which I think is going to be what I use, because I'll show you the sketch in just a second. This looks almost like it's a mosaic. I don't know if it's tile or like glass or something. I'm not sure what it's meant to be, but that's really pretty. Of course, there's our flowers again with a little brick going on. And then we have this piece, which actually has a little chicken wire. And then again, our little mosaic with our flowers, a little newsprint. And then this little pink ticking, I guess, or whatever that word is. And then the embellishment that comes with the flavors of the month are the laser cuts, which you guys, these are just to die for. These laser cuts with 49 Market is chef's kiss. Then I've got the pattern paper add-on, which is, look at this cute little mouse, you guys. Look at the little mouse. And there's little chickens. I'm going to have to hang on to this because I got chicken things. Of course, those aren't what my chickens look like, but. And then there's this newsprint on the back. And then look at here, we got a little cow. We have cows next door. Maybe I'll do a cow layout. That's really cute. Like almost like wallpaper with newspaper. I just love this collection. And then again, I'm a texture, these type of papers are really useful when you're, you can put your photos like in here, and then your embellishments are kind of pre-printed in a way. You can just layer on top of these or whatever. So I'm going to set this aside for the moment. I don't think I'm going to use those yet. And then the embellishment add-on, which I may get into because I do really love the fact that there's titles and stuff. So that's the chipboard pieces from the collection. So there's some wordy bits. I got a little frame, which is good. And other little pieces here. I got little hearts, different little bits. We'll pull that out in just a minute. Okay. Now, my sketch, I got a new case. Let's see if I can get this to work. Is this guy here. And we have, it could be 1 photo. I'm going to use the 2, which is a way to use a sketch like this, by the way. It doesn't have to be a single photo. You can absolutely use 2 photos. We have that little frame thing here, so that's why I was saying that frame I'm probably going to use. There's a block of pattern paper, another block of pattern. There's a couple tag things up here, which I don't know if I'll use tags or not. Little wordy bit, subtitle, and then the big title here. So I really think this is going to look great with this collection. So that is what we're starting with. And the reason I said that about the mosaic is, see, there's this star like background paper, and I think it'll look good with the mosaic background paper. That's what I think. So I'm thinking about using this as where the stars kind of are. And I don't know. I always hurt my feelings when I could use this wood grain to mat it and then use the wood grain across here as well. And then I don't know if I could use some of this as this, I don't know, that's kind of a big photo mat. I might have to use this. I don't know. Maybe I will get into that other paper. I may use this though. So, and of course I got these to work with. So let me do this. Oh, wait a minute. You know what we may just do is this. This is pretty. don't know why I always go to the pattern paper as my mat, because it kind of hurts my feelings when I have to use it. And now that I say that, maybe I will mount the photos, because that looks really pretty. Like use white cardstock here and then this, and then use maybe the back side of this, and then I don't have to cut in that other paper, and I can be a little bit of a paper hoarder. All right, you know what? Maybe I'll mount the photos with this if I gut it, actually, now that I say that. Okay, let me do a little bit of work, and I'll be back on in just a moment. Okay, you guys, so Christine Tradition here. I have trimmed down my little mosaic pattern by actually only a 1/4 inch. I just did a really thin mat of that cream colored cardstock, or I guess it was called natural actually. And I gutted it, and now I'm using that to mount my 2 photos. They're nearly identical. I think I zoomed in on one of them. So, but that's okay. I think that sometimes repeating the photo is just, you know, telling the story. So I'm looking at this, I'm going, okay, how do I want this to go? I think I actually make this wood grain a little smaller than maybe the sketch would imply. I think that's okay. I'm sad because I do like the wood grain. Maybe I should have had more of it, but I think it's okay. So I'm going to trim this down. It had the photo block kind of a little to the left on the bigger pattern. Like I said, this is why I think I didn't make it quite large enough. I should have made that right side perhaps just a tad wider, but it works out fine. It looks beautiful. Y'all, I'm going to be honest. I just do not think you can go wrong with a 49 and Market collection. Like, you just can't make an ugly layout. And I think this layout turned out stunning. And I just, like I said, I don't think you can make an ugly layout. And I just love that ScrapRoom includes 49 and Market in her, I want to call them stable of makers, because I do adore it. So here's where I'm trying to decide the horizontal piece, right? And I decide I want that floral little pattern there on the right hand side to be on my horizontal sheet. So I'm kind of sizing this up to see where is my floral height, where do I want that, because I don't want the bottom or the top. I want that middle. I want that floral. So I'm laying that photo block there just to see about how big does it need to be, and then I didn't cut it long enough, so I had to kind of go back in there. So here I'm just going to size this up and figure about wherever it might go. I could have possibly used a ruler or something, but I just didn't. I didn't feel like doing math, and that's what's required when you use a ruler. So I'm just eyeballing it, y'all. I don't have any idea what the height is or anything. So, oh, I didn't even mention it, but I did scuff the outside edges of that mosaic paper, and I realized I didn't scuff not another single piece of paper on here. So I might take my fingernail and just rough up the edges just a tad, because it I can't believe I did that. I do that pretty regularly. I'll scuff the edges of one piece and then forget to do the rest. I did split this because I don't want to, quote, waste paper by putting it behind something. So I did split my little piece there. And that's basically how that's going to look as a base. I got into the embellishment add-ons. So as I mentioned to you, you get your flavors of the month, you get your 3 pattern papers, you get your 2 cardstocks, but you can also do an add-on, an embellishment add-on, and, for your subscription. Because this is a subscription club, right? So you join the subscription, you get these every month, and you can do little add-ons. You can also do a la carte, and you'll see in a minute, I think I'll leave it in here. When I start gluing stuff down, well, I'll mention it in just a second. So here's where I'm going through the embellishment add-on, because it's the little chipboard pieces, and I really wanted to use it. And, of course, Miss Cleo just needed to have a little love. I don't know what was going on with her. She doesn't get up here that often. She does occasionally, because you've seen her, obviously, but not terribly frequently, not as much as Saturn did, frankly. But for whatever reason, today she needed some love. So I'm kind of poking around looking to see what do I want. I definitely want to use Believe, because as I mentioned to you, it just looked to me like God was kind of looking down through the clouds. So I thought that would be a really great title. And then I have little wordy bits here. So the sketch even said wordy bit in the upper right. And I chose There's No Place Like Home. And then it did show 2 tags. There is a tag. It's not upside down like the one in the sketch, but I'm going to go ahead and use it. And then I was lucky enough, there's a frame, a chipboard frame in our embellishments. Or I say that. You guys might get a different selection because it's kind of a random selection. But I had a frame in mine, which was great. And there was also like a little wagon wheel, which was awesome because it matched the little subtitle piece. And so I put little wordy bits over that to give it a little subtitle. And so this is how things are going to look. I trimmed that cardstock. I trimmed that little chipboard frame so I could fit it next to the photos. And now you see where everything's going to live. I'm going to pull in the laser cuts now, which was the embellishment that came in the flavors of the month. So you wouldn't have to get that extra. That would have come with your kit. And I'm going to put some flowers underneath these pieces. I think this is so beautiful. Not going to lie, I'm such a fan of these laser cuts. I've mentioned that before. They're just stunning. I do go ahead and get my little string here and add it. And I actually dropped this, and like I'm getting all thumbs here. I'm trying to pull this through, and it just, you'll see me in just a second. I'm in it like dropping that, and I don't know. I just don't have, I'm all thumbs, like I said. I think I'm trying to adjust this or something, and well, maybe I've already dropped it or something. The string came out or whatever. So I'm going to put that up there, and then my little wordy bit's going to go over the top. So I have There's No Place Like Home, and then Forever Homegrown. There's that little that petunia. My Petunia, I guess is the name of it. And you can actually get that on the ScrapRoom website under Tools. So I think you just then have to let Miss Rochelle know that you want that included in your monthly order if you decide to get that. I'm a huge fan. I've actually had it for quite a little while, even before she started carrying it in her shop, and I just love it. I just love being able to use a little squeeze gun thingy instead of having to squeeze the bottle with my hands. I don't know. I don't have any kind of carpal tunnel or anything like that. I just find it easier to squeeze the little gun than I do to squeeze the bottle. I don't know. I just feel like I have more control. So I enjoy that a lot. So I'm gluing all this stuff together. I'm going to glue down. Oh, the other thing I do kind of mess up. I don't know if I've already done it or not. I thought the chipboard might be self-adhesive, but there's a little white backing. It's not. I have to use glue. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm going to put this pretty sunflower across here behind the title. So I end up with basically 3 little sets of flowers, kind of when you look at the printed part on the right-hand side of my horizontal paper there. And I think it's just, I just love it. I'm not going to lie. It's a little bit springy compared to my photo because we're still, I'm not going to call it winter. I mean, we're kind of still winter, but it's in like the 70s here, like high 60s, low 70s here in South Texas. So it's not like it's cold or anything, but we definitely don't have green yet. Like it's not really springtime quite yet. Although I saw a ton of birds today, you guys. I was looking out my window of my office here, and I saw a little hummingbird. I saw a girl cardinal, and then some other tiny little sparrow bird thing. And it was neat. They were all kind of just floating around the little trees there. I do add a little butterfly. I don't put it that high. I actually bring it down. And then you can see I've already glued down the little wagon wheel and another batch of little word chipboard deal. It says patchwork of fields and memories stitched together by time. I did put foam, by the way, behind the words because they were on top of other pieces of chipboard, so I had to level those up. And then I go ahead and do a little bit of journaling. I handwrite that on a strip, and then I cut it really skinny and put a little bit of foam behind it. I put February 2026. It almost looks like God peeking down through the clouds at us. And I thought that was really cute. That's not really shown on the sketch, but it's a perfect spot to put a little bit of journaling. So you can do that. And after I get that done, that is our layout, you guys. So what I used here was the Flavors of the Month and the Embellishment Add On. And then I used the My Petunia little glue gun. So all of that's what you could get out of the shop. So if you're interested in that, check out the links below. I always show the Facebook group and the website. So I hope you're having a wonderful day. Please check out, if you're on my channel, check out the ScrapRoom's channel because all the design team members put their videos there. And if you're on the ScrapRoom channel, of course, check out my channel. And we will see you next time. Bye.